life given?
From 5 to
Any money luggage?
can you do Dipale no Hari you can add?
I can go life given. Narayana?
That's the solution. चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णाय कृष्णाय गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय वराधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय सर्वभक्ताय यं प्राप्यजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽभिनेतु तं सर्वभूतविनयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि तवैवास्मि न विना विना तं नयमामजल First of all, my millions of tender pranam to Lord of feet of my Paramaradhyakam Guru Pad Padma Om Vishnu Bhasishma Bhakti Prajnan Kishore and millions of tender pranam in the lotus of feet of my Shiksha Guru Shri Om Vishnu Bhasishma Bhakti Vedanta. Now, you should hear carefully. What is the meaning of carefully? With great honor and a strong belief to follow all these things. What Sukadeva Swami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj. we will follow. By this idea we should hear. When I read Srimad Bhagavatam, so many thoughts comes new. I want to explain each and every slok and all the words that Sukadeva Swami has uttered or just there. But in 4 days, 5 days, we cannot do it. But I want that we should hear all this. Then Jnana and Prayat Yukta Bhakti will come. So will it. My dear. So I want, but we have no time. But I think that in India, where I will be, I will explain all this. How should know? We read it in 7 days, very far. Now, once when Vedic was about to come, perhaps when Krishna disappeared from this world, from very day, Kalyuga entered. But Parikshit Maharaj was very, very strong. He can conquer Kalyuga. If he wanted, he would have killed him. But he saw something, very strange, wonderful thing, that in Kalyuga, if a man will chant Hare Krishna, Ram or Krishna, anything, any auspicious name of Krishna, very soon they will be liberated. In Satyayuga, by very kathor tapasya, in Treta, by fire sacrifice, asoli, and other things. And in Swapar, Puja Archana, everything will be received by name Sankirtan. So he thought, I should not kill him. But he gave some places. Dyutam, Panam, Istriyam, Suna, Jatra, Dharmo, Chaturvida. He gave what? Dyutam, gambling. And Panam. And Dyutam, Panam, Istriyam, Avaidhi Stri Sangha. Avaidhi Stri Sangha means unfair. And Pasuhinsa, killing of animals and others. There Kali lives, but he also wanted something more. You should give me any more place. Then he thought anything and told, you can be in gold. Gold means money, wealth. Where there will be money, gold, very rich person, they will do for what I have told before. Automatically they will come. And he will be very ahankari, proud. And he will be like Kans, Jarasandha and others. We can easily be careful from force, do some panam, but wealth, very dangerous. Sometimes we collect money to build masjid, temple and so many things. But for Kanishta Adhikari, it breaks all the honor or which state comes. Then Brahmacharya, Sannyasi, just to quarrel themselves. They cannot be there. They cannot be said. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, they were preaching lot of money, wealthy person following him and getting plenty of money. And when they passed away, oh, bad position. I will be the head of this place. I will be the Acharya. And I will deal with so much money. Be careful. I was coming and I was useful. Spend it in what purpose? In any Krishna consciousness for the service of Vishnu and Vaishnava. Otherwise you cannot be saved. Nowadays I see these all things are coming in Vaishnava society also here. So you must be very careful. Our Guru Maharaj used to tell, to make money very easy. But when you collect, then what will be? To use, proper use is very difficult. Very difficult. So, Kaltu had come. And Sanskrit and all the rishis, example, in Narayana, who was found for a disciple of Bharat Vyasa, very high and cultured. He was somewhat any of the Veda, master of Veda. It has been written. So very high class, a realized person. And there, in the council of Parikshit Maharaj, where he was going to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, they asked his father, Parashar, Gautam, Vishwamitra, Vasishta, who is Vasishta? Or Manu, son of Brahma, Marichi, Atri, all these sons, and also Navajogendra, Agastha, Kavi Habya, and so on. And there, Shuddha Goswami was sitting on the, and he reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. So they asked to Shuddha Goswami, here is Lomhasantu. वो पहले वाला का नाम उच्चस्वर, ये उग्रसभा. So he is Ugrasava, disciple of Srila Vyasa. They are telling, they are not less than himself Sutta, but still he was like a baby or swan like Sukadeva Goswami. So he was reciting. Also he was disciple, direct disciple of Sukadeva Goswami. So he heard Srimad Bhagavatam from him. And from others also, Shiksha Guru. And we heard from our Gurudev, also Shiksha Guru, his God brothers. So many. So he heard so many things. So they asked this question. Now, Prayena Alpayaksaha. In Kali Yuga, the age of human person very short. If imagine, we can imagine 100 years. Those who are conquered their senses, they, and those who are not Jitendriya, or very less. Prayena Alpa Ayusa Sabya Palavasmi Yuge Yuge Jana Mandat Mandamatayo, Mandabhagya. Oh, very small, good, intelligent, very late. They be like animal. So Mandamatayo, and intelligent like animal, nothing. Mandabhagya, unfortunate. How? They will do something for happiness and they will receive what? So many suffering, so many problems and problems. He upadhuta. And so many diseases, so many enemies, so many things will come. That they will make upset your mind. Oh, you are sadhu. Sadhu means you are following of Sata. Krishna is himself Sata. Keeping Krishna in your heart always. You know the essence of Veda, Brahma Sutra, Mahabharata, and everything. And that is Srimad Bhagavatam. It is essence of all the Purans and Veda, Upanishad, Nigam, Agam. So we are saying that you should tell us how our soul will be happy. How my body, myself will be happy, that is no question. Question is what? How our soul will be, the Atma will perceive the thing, will be happy. Bruhi Nasatadana. We are all respectful, unfaithful. Oh. So, Janatma Sampasi, you should tell. And then he began to tell. He became very happy. Why? This question was like प्रेरणा देने वाला हृदय में कृष्ण की लीलाओं का स्मरण की प्रेरणा देने वाला. But inspiration in his heart. All pastimes of Krishna came at once in his heart, and he became overwhelmed. And then he began to. Oh, he did what? First, he did pranam to his Gurudev. Yang prabrajantam anupeitamapeta krityam dvaipayano virahakātara ājuhāva putreti tanmayataya karmokinivu tam sarvabhūtaridayam. Oh, Yang prabrajantam anupeitamapeta krityam. He was 16 years in the womb of his mother. That they became very worried. Oh, who are you? I don't know, but you should come out. Why you are giving suffering to your mother? Come at once. He told that I cannot come. When totally Maya will be gone from this world, then I will come. Oh, I am doing. I am driving Maya, and you should come out. I have no faith on you. To whom you have faith? I have faith in Krishna. So Krishna will come and tell them. At once, that day, meditated, and Krishna came and told him, oh, I am Krishna. You should come out from the womb of your father. And what became? At once, in a second, he came out of the womb of mother. And prabrajantam, and he took like sannyas, permanent way, and began to run away from house. And then he was persuading him, oh my son, putra, putra. Why? He knew that he will be Brahmajnani. detached from whole world. He will merely be qualified to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. So if he will go, what to do? Then where to preach and who will preach Srimad Bhagavatam? So he was following and pursuing Putra, Putra. But he was not entering, and instead of him, all trees began to echo. What Putra? कौन किसका पुत्र है? कौन किसका बेटा है? Who is Putra? Who is son? Who is father? Who is whose father and whose son? And that's it. Right? But he was persuaded. Oh, he was going, he saw that in a very big pond, so many naked girls were playing together. And then Sukadeva Goswami went, but they were playing as they were playing, naked in the pond. After that, when he passed away, then Vyasa. But long hair, white everywhere. He went there and they became sent and they came out of the pond. They took their clothes and began to do Pranam. Then that they told, oh, you are my daughters, I'm your grandfather of grandfather. And my son, at the age of 16, quite naked, very beautiful. And he passed away and you have no shame at all. But now I am coming. And you become, why? Oh, your son is like a dry wood. He never thought here and there. Never. He went straight. So he was like a dry wood. But you are asking us, you have think that we are girls, you are. That is why. So Sukadeva Goswami, high class of renown, but Vyasa persuaded him, and he wanted to bring him anyhow by any trade he brought this. Oh, Katha is very long. I'm telling so much. Then he brought him and sent him Srimad Bhagavatam. Oh, you know Sukadeva Goswami. Nirgunne Pratishthitam. Nirgun Brahma Pratisthit. He only stays any place 5 to 6 minutes as if any cow is milked. Only, not more than that. But Saunaka telling, oh, this Sukadeva Goswami, how he was in a place and learned everything, though he was Atmaram. Why? He cannot stay in a place, but how he stayed? To learn all this, oh, Atmaramasya Munayo Nirgantha Ulkrame Kurvanta Hesukim Bhaktim Ikam Bhuta Gunohari. So to see pastimes of Krishna are so attractive, so sweet, so powerful that even Atmaram, Atmakam Rishi, want to hear and to recite it. What to tell for me? And then learn everything. So he is doing pranam to that Guru who is everywhere, like Krishna, and very caring, merciful and friendly. What he has done, Jasvabha Swanubhavam, Akhilasutisharameka, Adhyatma Deepam, Atityatel Sasankam Anandam, Sansaruna Karuna Puran Guhyam Tam Vyasa Sunam Guru. Oh, there is a pool, priest. Where priest? where there is bottom. We cannot cross. So freeze it. The army of Ram could not cross ocean. So a bridge was made by monkey, null nil. And they go. So world is vast, Bhausagar, big, endless ocean. Bhava means to take birth and to die and to take. We are in this. But that day, what he made, Sukadeva Goswami, or recited. And he was the first speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam and Prachar of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, he has made a bridge. Oh, he was very merciful. And he has recited this to Parikshit Maharaj. And by Parikshit Maharaj he said, so I am going to Nam Sudarshan. And he goes in Krishna. And he became very quiet. And then he did pranam to his Gurudev, Sukadeva Goswami. So, everywhere we should do pranam to Gurudev. If you are going to any place, from one place to another, you are doing action, you are doing anything, any tapasya or any action, bandhan, anything, begin from Gurudev. This is the one. Because Guru Nishta is the backbone of bhakti. So he began from Gurudev. সবাই সন্তান পরো ধর্ম যত ভক্তি রথক খজে আহে তু কব্জা আত্মা Oh, in one slok he told how Atma will be happy. Jai Atma. There are so many kinds of religion in this world. Muslim dharma, Hindu dharma, Buddha dharma, Christian dharma, Muslim dharma, so many. Thousands and thousands, but they are not Nitya Dharma. They are not Bhagavad Dharma. If anything, good thing, okay, we can take. Like states of Sanatana Dharma. But when there are somewhat confliction, oh, this should be. They are not Param Dharma. Param Dharma is one, without second. Krishna is Supreme Lord, he is one without second. Advaita Jnana Pattattva, Krishna. So religion must be one. Not so many. But now, or from beginning, we see so many rishis. Or their mud, so many. Dharma sattam nihitam vihaya. Bhava in gata. So, in which Brahma, Narad, Sukadeva Goswami, Vyasadeva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers. All this is the This is Atma Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. So, what is Param Dharma? Nishchit Rupena. Sure. Param Dharma. Jato Bhakti Athokhaj. Athokhaj Krishna. He cannot be realized by senses, human senses. Avan Manso Gochara. So, bhakti should be done. How ahead to play? That is the no reason. No worldly gain or anything. And apatihata. Without any, like madhu honey, sweet. Saidharavat avicchinnagati. That by following that param dharma, you can be happy. Srila Swami. Oh, knowing the heart of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave a paribhashic definition of bhakti, and which is anna philasita jnana karmadhyanapratam anukullena krishnanushilanam bhakti. Which try to follow. There should be no loop and no. Aranya Maharaj is there. You should come here.
Srila Gurudev wanted me to explain briefly the definition of bhakti, which has been manifested
with the examples
by Srila Rupa Goswami under the inspiration of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anya vilashita shunyam jnana kamadhyana anukulyena krishnanushilanam bhaktir uttama. In brief, can be said that the continuous, unbroken cultivation of all endeavors of the body, mind and words, and of internal feelings, which are meant exclusively for the benefit of Shri Krishna, which is not covered by karma, reward-seeking activity, jnana, the cultivation of knowledge for liberation, yoga, austerity, etc., and which is completely devoid of even the slightest smell of any other desire, or those endeavors, those feelings, they are called Uttama Bhakti, transcendental devotion. So, especially our Srila Vishnu Thakur, he has explained deeply the meaning of each.
I can ask anyone,
word of this verse.
Anyone, and I will make a stand if they can reply. So you should all hear carefully. To anyone I can ask, ladies or
here, the Swarup Lakshana, or the intrinsic characteristic of pure bhakti, has been described in the second line. Anukulyena krishnanushilanam bhakti uttama. And the extrinsic characteristic, or that which is not bhakti, has been described in the first line. Anyabhilashpashanyam janakamantenavritam. So first we'll come to what bhakti actually is. Bhakti is anushilanam. Shil dhatu means cultivation. And this verbal root has two aspects. That is called Cheshtarup and Bhavarup. In other words, Shil dhatu indicates an activity and also a concomitant emotion. So bhakti is an activity and an emotion. First we'll look at Cheshtarup, the activity. This activity has been divided into two parts, Sadhan Rup and Karya Rup. The Sadhan Rup means the practice. What type of practice? This practice is divided into two parts, Pravrityatmaka Cheshtarup and Nivrityatmaka Cheshtarup. First of all, Pravrityatmaka Cheshtarup means to accept enthusiastically all the activities such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasenam, Atmanam, Dasmasakya, and Atmanivedanam, Guru Par Ashray, Diksha, Guru Rasevan, Saddama Pracha Siksha, Sadhu Maganugaman, all the angas of bhakti, to accept them. How? Utsahat Nisyapdariyat Tatat Kama Pravartanat, with enthusiasm, patience and confidence. This positive acceptance of the path of devotion is called Pravrityatmaka Cheshtarup. Yet it's not enough. Something else should be there. Nivrityatmaka Cheshtarup. Also, one should make an endeavor to avoid all of those things that are unfavorable for bhakti. Atyahara, piyasa, chapa, jalpamuni, overeating, over-endeavoring, associating with worldly minded persons, etc. Also means one should make a very careful, deliberate endeavor to avoid 10 types of nam aparad, beginning with satam ninda, criticizing Vaishnavas, Guru Avadya, disrespecting Shri Guru, etc. 10 types of nam aparad. Also, the dham aparad, jiva aparad, offenses to all living entities, even to an ant. All of these things, and anarthas, cultivating and holding on to mature desires and identification with I and mine, or to neglect these things, to at once give them up. It constitutes nivrityatmaka cheshta rupa. So when both are there, this is the aspect of sadhana. The karya rup aspect of cheshta rup refers to those who by sadhana they have attained bhav. In the stage of bhav, all activities such as hearing, chanting and remembering are undertaken as the anubhavs, or the reactions to internal feeling. In other words, when rati, spiritual emotion, manifests in the heart, automatically, then this spiritual emotion causes one to sing, dance, chant and remember, etc. This is Chastarup. On the other side, Bhavrup. Bhavrup means rati itself, the staipa, one of 5 permanent foundational emotions. And also Sankari Bhavrup, the transitory assisting emotions. So in brief, all of these ideas are only included in the word Shilanam. Anukul Yena Krishnano Shilam. We only discuss this word Shil, so far. So all this together, taken together, is bhakti. But this shield, this cultivation of activities of the body, mind and words and of emotions should be what? Anushilanam. The syllable anu indicates anugatyamai. That the bhakti is undertaken how? Not independently or whimsically, but under the very careful guidance of Sadguru, pure Vaishnavas, Sri Krishna. The word anu also indicates nirankardyamai. There should not be a break. Bhakti should flow like honey pouring from a jar. It doesn't splash here and there. It stays in one fixed stream all the way down to the ground. So all thoughts, feelings, activities without any break. They should flow like this. For example, Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj was doing his sadhana bhajan. But what happened? He became attached to a deer. This was a break. So at that time, he came out from the definition, Anushilanam. It was not Uttam Bhakti anymore. So these are examples. Anukulyena, now Anukulyena. One may say, Anushilanam is there, but it should be Anukul.